Okay, up next, a genius impressionist.
What you see starting to happen is the particles from one mouth to another can sort of land on the face and the body.
Matt Friend has more than 250 impressions up his sleeve. So who is he? Who will show up in this next segment? Is Dr. Fauci with us? Dr. Fauci?
Maybe he is. He might be here if he has the correct glasses on. You never know. It's possible.
More with Matt when we come back.
What you have to realize is you have to first squirt a little bit on your chin.
That is political impressionist Matt Friend playing Mitch McConnell on his very popular TikTok account. Matt Friend is a comedian, actor, impressionist. He has 300,000 followers on TikTok. He recently graduated from NYU, where he studied political satire. Matt Friend, welcome to The Issue Is for the first time. We are so excited to have you.
Thank you so much. It's so great to be here.
And, you know, you do 250 plus impressions, but there's got to be something especially fun about doing political impressions.
Yeah, they're my favorite ones. As you just mentioned, that's a large part of what I studied in school, so I'm excited to do some for you tonight.
All right, well, let's begin with Dr. Anthony Fauci. Doctor, are you there?
Well, what you need to understand, Alex, is I am so glad to be here right now because I am indoors with no one around me, so I can finally have my mask off my face. I can breathe again. More and more people should be wearing masks, as you know.
Former President Trump is with us as well. Mr. President, this week you talked about taking the vaccine now, even though you took it several months ago. What was the vaccine like for you?
Excuse me, I'm going to cut you off. That's such a disgusting question. What I can tell you is that the vaccine is a beautiful thing. I've actually said a lot of different things about how great the vaccine is. Nobody does the vaccine better than Donald Trump. That's what I can tell you. We love Elix, or is it Alex? Nobody knows the pronunciation. It's a very confusing thing.
Now, one of President Trump's favorite people also with us, Senator Mitch McConnell, big story this week is the Democrats' questions about whether they're going to get rid of the filibuster.
Yeah.
What do you think of the way the Democrats are handling their majority?
Yeah. Well, what you have to realize is about the filibuster is that the Democrats, if they keep behaving in the same way they've been behaving for the entire presidency of President Biden, it is going to be a scorched earth Senate. And Alex, what I can say to you is this. I am going to fight with every chin in my body to make sure the Democrats do not pull anything stupid in the coming months. Scoobity-boop-boop. Scoobity-doo.
Well, Senator, one of your members is with us. Senator Ted Cruz is here as well. And there's been a lot of talk, Senator Cruz, about bringing back the talking filibuster to the Senate.
That is correct.
A lot of people remember your talking filibuster about Obamacare, where you were up there for about 20 hours. You read Green Eggs and Ham. So if the talking filibuster is now required, what do you have next?
You know, Alex, let me ask you one fundamental question. Alex, do you believe in magic?
I believe that you seem like quite the magician, yes.
Because let me explain that there is nothing better than reading a children's storybook, much like when I read Green Eggs and Ham. I would like to appease and make sure that the nation and America is comfortable and can go to bed easily. This is a little bit of Good Night, Gorilla.
Okay.
Good night, Gorilla. That's it for now. That's it for now. We're cut for time.
Okay.
But thank you.
One of your Senate colleagues is also with us, Senator Bernie Sanders. And Senator Sanders, we know there's a fight underway right now for the $15 minimum wage, one of the causes of your life. It hasn't happened yet in the Senate. So how do you get it across the finish line?
So here's what you need to know. This puts the issue in the issue is. Because in America, we need to come together and understand that a minimum wage is something we should all be pulling for.
All right, Senator, thank you for being here. We also have somebody who's taken a step away from politics, former President Barack Obama. In fact, you're so far away from politics, you're now just hanging out with Bruce Springsteen and singing and going on rides with him. You've got a podcast with him on Spotify. Quite a change, I would imagine, from the political world.
Well, Alex, it is very good to be here right now. But what I can say is that what better for an ex-POTUS what better way to be spending his time than with the boss? So he is a great guy, and he has got a hungry heart.
Yes,
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes,
Come
he
on
does.
now.
I know you love those dad jokes, Mr. President. Governor Gavin Newsom
Yes.
joining us. Now, Governor, we know you are now facing a recall election, going out of your way this week to apologize for that French Laundry dinner. What's your message to the people of California?
Well, I unbuttoned my shirt because I know we all know deep down that I firmly believe that I am a sex symbol. And I'm sure you'll quite literally know that we are in California meeting the moment because localism is determinative and California is a nation state. And to Alex, I just want to say that we had President Obama on just moments ago, and his pattern of speech is something I so clearly try to replicate every single opportunity I have to speak with someone like you. Thank you very much. And yes, we can.
Thank you, Governor. It is great to have you. Is Matthew Friend there somewhere? Matt Friend can join us now.
Here buttoning up.
Okay, now you're buttoning
How are
up. Well, good to have you with us. All right, so let's talk for a moment about you and where this all came from. You were first inspired by watching Austin Powers?
That's right. Yeah, I was 4 years old, and my parents showed me the movie somehow, and that's, I guess, what messed me up for life. In terms of being obsessed with comedy, I was so mesmerized by Mike Myers' quirky British persona in the movie, and then it became an obsessive thing. I was doing impressions of my parents and teachers and grandparents, and now here I am with you. It's crazy.
So what's the process? How do you get those voices to sound so much like them?
It's an obsessive skill set, I would say, where I'm constantly watching YouTube videos, every interview I can find. I had a natural obsession and interest in show business when I was younger, so I'm 22, so I kind of grew up with YouTube, and I was the kid always watching Johnny Carson on YouTube and old episodes of SNL, every sketch I could possibly find.
Your Instagram is actually Matterday Night Live.
That's right.
We know that's the dream. How do we make that happen? I mean, how could you not be on that show?
It's the goal and the dream, and like I've said before, if I were ever lucky enough to have an opportunity to audition, that'd be an amazing dream come true. But
we need to get Lorne Michaels this tape, and hopefully that gets you on the show.
I hope.
Up next, though, we've got some more coming. I hear you're going to surprise me with an impression of me. I haven't seen that yet. I've got to get ready for that. Plus, a rapid-fire round of talk show hosts, including Howard Stern, who is one of your favorites. Howard, since you're with us, can you take us to the break?
All right, so I got the wig on, so everybody, we'll be back after the break. It's so great. We love it. We love it. What in the hell would make you think that I am not the real Howard Stern, right? I mean, what the hell's going on?
That's our guest, impressionist Matt Friend as Howard Stern. He does a Howard Stern parody show on the app Clubhouse on Sundays at 8 p.m. Pacific. Back with us is Matt/Howard for a rapid-fire round of talk show hosts weighing in on the likely recall election for California Governor Gavin Newsom. It's always been my dream to talk with Howard Stern, so I'm glad I can finally make it happen this way. Howard, your thoughts on the recall?
I got to just tell you, and when you look at a governor, if I were going to cast a guy to play a governor in a movie, Gavin Newsom, he's a sexy guy. I mean, this guy, forget running a state or whatever he does. I mean, he should be in movies. No wonder he's just so going to restaurants, living the life like a party. Wouldn't you if you look like that? It's an amazing thing. I don't blame him.
Andy Cohen also with us, fellow Sirius XM host. Andy, your thoughts?
Yes.
Well, you know, it's so funny that Howard just said that because it's also one of my dreams to have Gavin Newsom come on the show and play a game of Plead the Fifth. Hey, Gavin, how are you if you're watching? I love you so much. Have a mazel day. I don't even know if I say that. It just feels right.
It does.
See ya.
You know, my guess is that John Oliver might have a different take.
Oh, well, are you kidding me? I mean, this is absurd. Being a governor and going to a restaurant during a global health pandemic would be like being a lifeguard and swimming in a pool after you shut it down because somebody took a poop in it. It's disinfected, and you probably shouldn't even be there in the first place. What the hell are you doing? Thank you very much.
You probably shouldn't. And apparently, back from the dead, Johnny Carson is weighing in on this, the greatest of all time. Mr. Carson, what an honor to have you on The Issue Is.
Well, it's very, very good to be here. And as much as I'd like to speak on this Gavin Newsom scandal, did you hear about this Lori Loughlin college admissions scandal? Lori Loughlin, the former Full House star. It came out that Lori didn't take the ACT or the SAT. No, she took the LIE. Thank you. Very good. That's very good.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
It's amazing to have him back. Now,
It's so great to have him resurrected. It really is.
Speaking of talk show hosts, so our Golden Mike winning producer, Michelle Palfrey, apparently asked you to record an impression of me. I have gone out of my way not to watch this yet, which is hard for me because I'm a bit of a control freak. And I'm a little nervous now for it. So, Director Francis, roll it.
I'm Alex Michelson. This week the issue is California reopening and figuring out how and why I am so sexy. So, the issue starts right now. The biggest question in the country is, when and where can I get my hair to flow exactly like Alex's? It's perfect, isn't it, everybody? Come on. We've all got to get the vaccine, and just like my alma mater, keep fighting on. Go Trojans.
What do we think? We liked it. Producer Greg Lindsay and everybody. Yeah, nicely done. Director Francis, 2 thumbs up. Michelle giving it a thumbs up as well. Excellent. So Matt, since you clearly do me better than I do me, I don't know which Alex is going to do this. Why don't you close out the show as me?
Well, I was going to say, maybe you should just take over my TikTok account and I'll host you. Everybody, thanks for watching. This has been The Issue Is. I'm Alex Michelson. See you later.
Nicely done. See you next time. Matt Friend, everybody.